Today we're going to be talking about lofting young birds that are several months old, 2 to 3 months old. And I very effectively loft young birds by dipping them in a soapy water and then putting them out on the landing board. This is a settling cage, and first put the young birds into the settling cage and let them come back and forth into the loft a number of times so that they're comfortable going through a small hole. And they've also experienced the outside of the loft in the settling cage. After they've done this 4 or 5 times, then I'm ready to put them outside. This is a youngster that's about 10-12 weeks old. And when I'm ready to settle the youngster and put it out on the landing board without the settling cage, I put it in a 5-gallon bucket of soapy water. I'd like to use Adam's shampoo. It's a flea and tick shampoo for dogs and cats, but it works very nicely for pigeons. It's got pyrethrin in it, so it kills external parasites, and it also has some chemicals in here, some ingredients that will help the plumage of the bird. But I use several capfuls of Adam's flea and tick shampoo in order to make the water very, very soapy. The water has to have enough soap in it to cut the powder and the down off of the pigeons so that they can't fly. Again, here's a youngster that's several months old, 10-12 weeks old, and I'm now ready to put it out on the landing board without the settling cage. First thing I do is take my middle finger and put it under the right wing, and then I slip my thumb under the left wing, tucking the bird's head underneath my hand so that I have control of the bird this way, and I gently ease the bird into the water. And I gently move the bird's wings back and forth in a slow rotating manner so that the soapy water will cut through the down and the powder that are naturally in a bird's feathers so that the bird can't fly once it's out on the landing board. So normally I count the number of times that I move my hand back and forth, and I only do that because I found that it takes about 20 times, 20 rotations to really soak the bird's feathers in such a way that it can't fly. Okay, the young bird's soaked now. The powder is pretty much washed out of its feathers, and it's wet enough that it can't fly. So now I put it through the trap and let it walk out on the landing board. Older young birds need an hour or two out on the loft when they've first been put out, that they stay around the loft before they fly. This hour or two after they've been put out is very critical to the ability of lofting older young birds. The way we buy this hour or two is by soaping them up and so that they can't fly, and letting them dry out on the landing board. And it's during this drying process, this hour or two of drying process, that the young birds get locked into the loft and to the landing board, and when they do fly, they'll be able to come back home.